Hi everybody, welcome back. It's August 7th, 2022, and we're starting to get into August now, and September's right around the corner, which means fall. Things are starting to change a little bit already. Today we're going to look at the moon, and we're using 4 different pictures. Only one of these pictures is from the Worldwide Telescope, and we're going to get back to that part a little bit later. Some of these pictures really work best in a darker color than a lighter color. There's just too much light noise, or whatever you want to call it. So some of these are going to appear pretty dark. But here's a picture of a partial picture of a large crater. But in this one picture, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, at least 7 different artificial craters. And take a look at those. And then coming in from the 3 o'clock position, there is a artificial crater with some surrounded by fairly large, tall structures. And then all of this, of course, brings to mind the burning question in everyone's mind: how is this possible? You know, there's some more pictures coming. Now, I got to say, these are, in some ways, just suggestive pictures. I mean, they're pretty damn suggestive, but, you know, they're not clear, they're not beautiful. There's the usual, you know, trying to make chicken salad out of chicken shit pictures, right? They're always messed up in one way or another. This one was way overexposed, and that's why I'm doing most all of it in this real dark tones. So, yeah, you spend all your time trying to clear these up so people can see them. I miss the days of the color pictures of the rover, because I almost didn't have to do anything to those to make them beautiful. Whereas these pictures, it takes a lot of work, some more than others. You know, the pictures coming from the Worldwide Telescope on the outer surface, not in the dark craters, but the lighter surface of the moon, were so difficult to work on. Really, really tough getting through that image tampering software that they have. Now here's a little bit of a lighter version. You can see it's kind of messy looking, but there are a ton of structures in there. Now this is this one is from the Worldwide Telescope, and I believe this is a North Polar region, but it doesn't matter. It really doesn't matter whether you're in the North Pole or the South Pole. You choose a spot, pick a spot, and go in on it, whether it's a crater or this lighter area. And you know, so I'm not stressed out about showing everybody exactly where this stuff is at. Now, see this crater right in the middle? There's like a triangular white area. I don't know what that is, what that shape there is all about. And for unknown reasons, I chose that very brightest area to look at. Really pretty stupid, really. I was looking at this thinking, oh my God, why that spot? That really bright stuff makes it hard. And so you can see the white triangular, the lighter triangular area going off to the right. And you can clearly see buildings. Now we're looking for straight lines and right angles. And this is where it's coming out of here. So, you know, we're just not, you know, these pictures are not going to be really all that great because they are so difficult to bring out. However, I think they're good enough. And if you ask me, I'm seeing buildings here. I'm seeing tall skyscrapers, many. This is a cityscape here. And by the way, you need to, I say this all the time, but please take the time to really look into these pictures, because if you don't look into them and look at a specific building and then move around from there, it really does become a real mishmash. So it's incumbent upon you to take a look. I mean, you know, we're all curious, right? That's why you're here. We're all researchers. We're all looking to discover. And sometimes it doesn't just come to you. You have to be an active participant. So take a close look, and please hit the pause button and just take a look, take a close look at how this stuff is laid out. Now here's another image. Now this is another really crappy image, aren't they all? But nonetheless, even though it's suggestive, I got some pretty good pictures out of this one as well. And not all of these pictures are they don't present themselves. You don't immediately see what you're looking at, such as this one right here. This is supposed to be an impact crater. And it has all the telltale signs of the ejecta going out one way, going out in all different directions. However, we've discovered that this ejecta is actually colored buildings that in the distance is supposed to look like ejecta, but is actually buildings, and lots of buildings. And in this picture here, you can see how they go up to the right and up towards center, and then off. So I meant to the left. It goes off to the left towards center, and then off to the right, which we'll take a look over there too. But again, when you take the time to look really closely here, you will see nothing but building after building after building. We have tall ones, short ones, wide ones, you name it, we've got them all. And not only that, in amongst all these, you have, again, your artificial craters. It's just amazing to me that these little tiny details are all part of the illusion of looking at the moon and seeing craters, thousands of them, large and small. I haven't run across, I think I've run across one that was not a artificial crater. So yeah, there's it's amazing, and I just would be curious to know how many thousands of years back these craters were created. It'd be obviously very interesting to know. But there again, it raises the question, how is this possible? I surely don't know the answer to that. And while these pictures are suggestive, they're pretty damn suggestive. I don't think we're ever going to have those super clear ones, so we have to deal with what we're dealt, and so we just do the best we can with these crappy pictures. But I think they tell us, they show us that there's something there. It's not just regolith, vast areas of smooth wasteland. No, it's nothing like that at all. Not even close. And this is what we've always been taught, that what it looks like up there. We've never seen anything that looked like this, that's for sure. It's a pretty good shot of this tall building right here. It's up on top of kind of like a platform where it has stair-step levels coming up to it. And here's another picture of the moon. This one is, we're going to be concentrating mainly on the large craters, but the white area down between the 7 and 9 o'clock position on the left-hand side. And, here we go. Now, there are a lot of pixels in this picture, and you can obviously see them, especially when we pan back. But when you have these structures like this that are coming around the curvature of the moon, you have great big buildings, very small buildings, all variety. You cannot blame this on pixels, especially when they're coming in down at an angle like this. It just it's not pixels. However, up towards the top in some different pictures, you will see some pixels, and that's just part of the territory when we're dealing with this photography, particularly of the moon. And this is a picture, yes, where you can see some pixels coming down on the left left third or left quarter. You can see those, but they do not, you can't blame those on everything that you see here. And here are a couple more of these impact craters, what's supposed to be impact craters. And it's nothing more than structures galore, made to look like an impact crater. And one of the things I've been forgetting to mention is I've seen so many pictures of buildings through these pictures of these tall structures that have a black stripe at the top, or an opening that's either round or square. But these black stripes, if you look at the individual buildings and you see these black stripes, in most cases, I believe these are windows, particularly when you see a cylindrical building and how the light shines off of that cylindrical shape. You also get that shine off of the black stripe. So I think it's a window. And maybe, you know, maybe the openings on the other side, I don't know. But yeah, this always just brings more questions to mind. And I hope you liked the video today. We're going to be coming back here more and more. Thanks for watching, everyone.